Hey everybody, welcome back to Bite Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking about a special event. It is Christmas time. And on December 18th, Sunday, that's at 2 p.m. at the Regional Military Museum, it's a celebration of Christmas. And it'll include our band, our community band, and a lot of different festivities. So here to talk about it is the chairman of the Houma-Terrebonne Community Band, Miss Denise LeCompte. Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you, Harry, for having us.
Great time, right? At this
Yes,
time of year?
Yes, and for me, it's the last one. So, like,
What?
I played one on December 4th.
Oh.
There was one last weekend, and I put mine last. I said, I'm going to kick everybody into the Christmas spirit for that last week leading up
Oh,
to
I thought you were
Christmas.
retiring. So no, you
Lord,
can't quit
no.
us.
No.
So
No.
let's talk about this particular event. Why at the museum?
We had our Pops concert there a few months ago, and their vice president, Mr. Riley Gross, said, y'all can play here anytime you want. So it kind of works out for
good.
both groups, because the $10 admission fee, we split between the two groups. So, they benefit, we benefit, and they get people that may not necessarily go to the museum all the time, kind of get a little sneak peek
Oh,
of what's
that's
in that
here,
little
right,
room,
yeah.
and they go, maybe we'll come back
Come back.
over weekend or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's great symmetry, right? To
Yes.
promote it that way. So tell me about the community band. Strong, active. How are we doing?
Right now, after COVID and then the hurricane, we've lost some members that had been with us almost from the beginning. So our numbers aren't as great as I'd like them to be, but we are going to survive. We're going to persevere. We're going to keep doing it, and hopefully we'll be able to recruit. By Martin and HTV putting us on
Yeah.
HTV, on Facebook, on the air. So, and if it's kind of like with anything else. The more you see it, every now and then it'll pop into your
Sure.
mind, going, "Oh wait, I know such and such. You might want to go back and start playing again." So, we try to cover the minimum amount of parts that we need to make the songs work. And sometimes we do that, and sometimes we don't, and we fudge it as best we can. And, right now we have a very slim percussion section, so some of these percussion-heavy songs aren't going to sound like they would if we had a full percussion
Sure.
section, but we are going to attempt them and do our best with them.
Oh, yeah. We gotta find
everybody's
somebody to
like,
play drums, right?
You would think. Like, I put it out
It's
on
like
Facebook.
every kid wants to play drums.
Put it out on Facebook. If anybody can play a drum set, please have them contact me because we need them.
Yeah.
The one we had was a great young man, and I don't know what happened with his schedule. He was sick a couple weeks, so I think he just felt like he couldn't give it his all.
Sure.
So he let me know that he wouldn't be able to play for this event. So I just kind of went out and threw it out on Facebook
Yeah.
and said, if you know a drummer or are a drummer or are willing to come help us for one concert, please call me.
You can keep a beat. Come
yeah.
on. Yeah, no, I've always wanted to be a drummer. Maybe I'll go try out for the team.
Come on,
right?
we're Thursday night, 7 p.m.
No, that's awesome. And you're right, though. I mean, look, we've all been cooped up inside our houses for a couple of years and now rebuilding our houses
Yeah, I
for
mean,
the
it
last
was
year
3
and a
years.
half. So,
It was 3 years that we haven't had a Christmas concert. This will be the first one
Right.
since 2019.
well, how special is that?
For us, because
Yeah.
everybody loves Christmas music. Now, those of us who start playing it in October, maybe not so much. But, I have heard more than one person come to me after a concert and go, I just really wasn't into Christmas till I came and heard your concert.
Right.
I heard this song and it just put me in the spirit. And I said, well, I hope it makes it till Christmas.
Right.
And so this year was like, you know what? And the chairmans and the presidents of some of the other, community groups, we all know each other. So we go, when's yours? When's yours? Okay, because you don't want to double book.
Right.
Because then you may have people that want to
Wanna
play
compete,
in both,
right.
and you can't. So I always try to, before I set the date, tell me when yours is, so I don't double book.
Yeah. How's
on
the
a-
acoustics over there at the museum?
We don't play softly, so everything bounces off the walls. It's not as bad as it used to be because there's stuff in there now. But at one time when it was just that metal back door,
Right.
you could go psst, and everybody in the room heard it. So, sometimes it's very effectful
Yeah.
that it echoes. you know, when you end certain tunes and you stop and everything's still and it just, you know, it settles.
Right.
And, you know, it as long as nobody played the wrong note at the end, it's really beautiful some days.
You're being self-critical. I'm sure nobody in the audience can tell. Hey, here's the flyer for the event. And so the Terrebonne Community Band presents annual Christmas concert. It'll be at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Again, out of next Sunday. That's December.
No, this Sunday.
This Sunday, I'm sorry. The next one on the calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, on December 18th. So, yeah, you wouldn't want to play after Christmas. So,
no.
So, our Christmas Day. So, it'll be a week before Christmas, and everybody's ready to go. So, how many songs y'all going to play?
About 12.
12 songs.
12 songs.
So,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
great.
I have 3
So-
conductors, and they're each doing 4 songs.
It's probably 5 or 6 minutes between each. So, that.
Oh, no.
Couple
Sometimes
hours?
there's 3, you know. Yeah, I usually try to keep the concert about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So if I don't get too long-winded when I'm talking in between songs, then we'll be about an hour and a half.
No, it's awesome. Look, you know, you talk about Christmas music, getting into Christmas spirit. It used to be every store you walked in had it. We don't go to the mall anymore. There's
Nobody
so you
goes
just
to
sitting there on your
stores.
computer. So you got to go out and listen to it in person.
Absolutely.
So no, a good chance. And so, and again, if you can play drums or you can play any other
Yes.
instrument.
7 o'clock, Southdown Stadium. We have a Facebook page, so I usually keep things updated on the Facebook page. So if you want to join in the next year, you know, come in January or I think February 2nd. Yeah, we're going to start rehearsals February 2nd.
Well, Denise, thank you so much.
Thank
Y'all
you,
have
Harry.
a great time. We can't wait till Sunday. We'll be right back on Bayou Time after this.